Welcome back to Living with ShayShawn. I'm Sean.
I'm Shay.
Today we thought we throw a video together to allow you guys to get to know us a little more. Something of like a memory challenge, but it is our first, the first of our relationship.
Yes.
So without further ado, let's get into it.
All right. So the first, we have 8 different firsts that we're going to talk about, and the first one is how we met.
Purple.
Yes, how we met.
Red.
How we met. So how we met.
Brown.
Me and my boy John, he wasn't my fraternity brother at the time, but he became my fraternity brother later. We were walking through the quad, if you will, and I saw this girl with a nice body. Be modest. She had a very nice body, and
Oh, you said had?
and I'm talking about the past tense. Okay, so she had a very nice body, and I was like, John, look at that girl right there, bro. Look at that girl. I gotta talk to that girl. I gotta talk to that girl. And so I'm just watching her walk across. I'm like, dang, she got that stride going. I was like, oh, she bad. And then so I was like, okay. So I went, me and John went about doing what we were doing, and we went up the building that she came out of, and we were going to see our advisor. And then when we came back down, we came back down the elevator, she was coming back through that building. And so I stopped there. I was like, hey, how you doing? Started chit-chatting, a little small talk, introduce ourselves, and I wasn't doing a lot of talking. John was doing more talking than I was. But I was just, watching her, absorbing, just checking her out. And we all exchanged info, and then we left, well, names that is, and then
Yes, and then originally, I saw them when I first crossed through the building, walked past the window, and then when I came back through the building, they were getting off the elevator. So I was like, they set this up. I don't know if they really did, but it just so happened that they were coming off the elevator at the exact same time that I'm coming back through the building.
Look at God.
And and I thought his friend was actually the person that was trying to talk to me because he was doing all the talking. But I did, see him. I saw him. I didn't really pay, I was talking to the friend, but I was, paying attention to this one over here. And later I went back, just on Facebook and stuff, and I was minding my own business. I saw them, I looked them up on Facebook, and I added both of them because I was an upperclassman, of course, so I was being, friendly to the little juniors. And that was basically it. We said hey on Facebook after I added them, and that was that. And then the next one on our list is our first date.
Right. So after we met, we saw each other more often throughout the hallways. I guess we noticed each other. It's like when you see a car that you when you get ready to go car shopping and you see a car that you want, then when you start driving around, you start noticing that car more and more often. That's how it was with Shay. It was, I started noticing her in the hallways, and then I remember one time, there was a period of time where I saw her after we met, and then I tried to see her again around the same time in the same place. So I tried to walk there. I tried to walk through that same place, same time, see if I could see her again. I didn't, but come to find out, we were in the same program, SSS, and so we had seen each other there. I was a tutor there, and she was a participant, so she would come up and use the computer lab. And then I was, I always made sure I say, hey, I always made a point that she saw my face. And
he would always be around a bunch of other girls, or a lot of girls would be trying to, like saying, oh, hey, Sean. I was like, I don't even remember this guy's name. No. No, I did not really remember his name at one point. I didn't.
I didn't remember his neither.
So that's why when we saw each other, because I guess he didn't know my name either, we would just say hi. But we really didn't, like keep the conversation because that's awkward when you talking to somebody and you don't know their name. You don't want to
Not for me.
find out that they don't. Well, for me, I was like, dang, what is his name every time I saw him?
I can have a full conversation with you and not know your
And the
name.
thing about it is, I added him on Facebook, but I forgot what his name was, so I forgot. I didn't know how to find him. Anyway.
So we in the same program together, and she's getting ready to graduate. It's fall now. It's the end of fall semester, December time, and she's getting ready to graduate the following semester in the spring. And then so I felt the pressure, I guess. I don't know, but I saw her in that they had a banquet for all the soon to be graduates, and since I worked there, I was there as well, and so I saw her and I made sure I was gonna talk to her afterwards.
So I'm leaving. I'm done. I got my little award. We had dinner and stuff. So I'm leaving on my way back to my car, and he just happens to be on his way back to his car too. So he takes his arm and he's trying to walk with me with his arm around me, and I'm like, I do not know this boy like this. I don't even know why he's trying. He really is trying me right now.
Yeah, I played my cards right. Okay.
So it was kind of cold too. It was kind of like chilly. I don't know. It was in December, but it's December in Florida, so. And he asked me for my number. I went ahead and gave it to him, and he was trying to make a date in advance. He was getting my number so that he was like, oh, we should go out and get something to eat or whatever, he said. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then he said, after the semester ends. I'm like, this is...
Yeah, after finals. Yeah.
After finals time. This is like 4 weeks later. Yes, and he literally did not call me or text me or anything after that day until after finals.
Right. You gotta have priorities,
And I was like, whatever. I don't got time for me waiting on no children. No, just kidding. I'm older than him. That's why. I don't know. And he, so I was just going about my life. I really wasn't waiting on him to call me. Because who knows if after final time he's going to call. So I'm like, whatever, okay, whatever. So finally, December 18th, he texted me like the day before or like that weekend before,
it was like a week before.
Yeah. And he set the date. And we made a date to go out on December 18th.
Yep.
2011.
We went out to eat and had a good meal. Then we went back to my place.
His dorm room.
We went back to my dorm room. And we chilled out for quite some time, actually.
We chilled out for quite some time.
No Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Just hang out, just talk, and really got to know each other. And then she introduced me to some things that changed my life. That I'm thankful for, the religion I have now. And then
I was trying to make sure that he wasn't an atheist or agnostic or something, because I'm Christian. I can't be doing. So I was like, oh yeah,
and
let's
then,
watch this video. Like this Christian video. And I was trying to let him know, look, from date number 1, let me tell you what it's all about. God is first. It ain't gonna be no dipping and dabbing, brother. You ain't finna hit it and quit it over here. Okay? So that's what I was also trying to, set the tone for the relationship.
We did that.
And
And I remember at one point we were sitting on the couch in the living room, and then I laid my head on your lap, and I was, cause we was just talking. It was getting late. It was after midnight.
yes,
It was
and
after
I was
midnight,
trying
so-
to be going.
And she supposed to be this nice culture girl. She at all types of times of the night.
Whatever. You were trying to keep it at any lady.
And I laid my head on her, and she She like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm popping the bubbles.
I was like, there's no bubble popping over here. This man just really laying. Look, this is date number 1. He trying to lay his head on my lap. Didn't we just watch it? Hey, this is probably why we watched the video.
But yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah,
it
was fun.
I think that was a perfect way to get to know each other and get our relationship started. And so after that, you know, we were dating. We were dating, and
you forgot something about that date night. So then he goes out to walk me to my car from his door. Shania, go to Auntie Lit. So he goes to walk me out to the car and locks himself out of his dorm on the weekend at 1 o'clock in the morning, or like 12 something in the morning. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So of course I couldn't leave him. I had to wait until we can get his RA to wake up. That's his resident assistant. That's what it stands for. To wake up so that they can open his door and let him back into his place. So I didn't end up leaving until like after 3 o'clock.
Man,
on the first date.
Good time.
Okay, so
that was our first date. So the next is what we got. Our first kiss.
Gifts.
Oh, first
gifts. Yeah, because that came
first gifts. Okay.
So this is December, and you know Christmas was coming up. So we decided that we would buy each other.
Yeah, and so we've only been dating for like a week.
Yeah.
So it was like, should we get each other gifts? Is that, proper? So we actually had that conversation. We was like, yeah, we'll get each other gifts. We put a budget on it and everything. And
he was like my assigned Secret Santa.
Yeah. You remember what you got me?
Of course I remember what I got you.
Okay. So I got her. You remember what I got you?
Yes. How can I forget? Go ahead.
All right, tell the people what I got you.
He got me a Bible. Look, that first date that changed your life, man.
It set the tone.
This man got me a Bible case cover, like the thing that you put your Bible in, like a Bible bag. And he got me, it was cute too. It was cute. He got me a perfume.
Oh, that you didn't like.
That he cannot pick perfume for me, okay? He got me some old grandma perfume. I was like, this thing smells like somebody's grandma. Yeah. I'm not wearing that. But it took me a long time to tell him,
it didn't take you that long.
Well, it took me, for me, a long time, because usually I'd be like, look, But like a week or two, I was like, I can't wear that perfume.
I was like, oh man.
And he got me a card and he wrote a huge little letter in there. Mm-hmm. So what did I get you? What else? Did you get me something else? I think that was it.
Yeah, that's what I did. And then she got me a t-shirt that I still have to this day with it had a brain on it with a lightning bolt going through it, like the humanity t-shirt, the 7. And then and she got me a bag. She got me a fossil what do you call it? Satchel?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Over the shoulder type deal.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. That was cool. I was straight with that. Wore that around for school. Got me a new backpack. Yeah, that was our first gift to each other.
Yeah, that was
besides each other. Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is our first kiss.
First kiss. Yeah.
Okay, now let me tell you, the struggle was real. Okay, it took 3 months. About 3 months to get that first kiss. 3 months. Okay.
Yes, he wanted to kiss me earlier.
Oh yeah. I tried to kiss her after a month?
Yeah, I was like.
I tried to kiss her and she went like this. She turned the other cheek, y'all. I'm like.
I was like first of all, I'm
Wow.
not even sure
No.
about this. I'm not sure about this. It's been 1 month. You know, anything happening. Like the next day, we could have been separate, like apart. So I'm like, no, he is not about to kiss me. Yeah, I know. No. So, yeah.
At 3 months,
And then he felt so hurt. I think he felt so hurt when I did that.
I didn't feel
And
hurt.
but-
I was just shocked. I was like, wow. Like,
See, he got used to being denied. I had to introduce him to the real world, okay?
jeez. And then,
Yes, but the other thing about it is, it wasn't like he was like, you know, I knew that it's kind of like, in my head, he just goes in, I'm like, this boy is about to kiss me now. But I'm not like a real kissy person, so for me, it was more of a big deal than for him. I think he kissed a lot of girls. Well, he kissed a lot of girls back in his single days.
yeah, so at the 3 months, I got a kiss. And
How did you get a kiss?
How did I get a
Yeah,
kiss?
like where were we? What?
We were in the driveway of your mom's house.
Mm-hmm. Bad.
And
Kissing it. Excuse me.
woo, that was a stretch, y'all. Just remember that. We were in the driveway, and then did I ask? I was like, can I get that kiss now?
Yeah, I think you
man.
did ask.
I'm like,
You
okay.
don't want to be denied again.
and then so we pet. We get our little pet. And that was the first kiss. I was so elated.
He was so
I
happy.
was so happy.
He was so happy.
I was like, oh my goodness, I got a kiss. Alright. How'd you feel about it?
Yeah, I was like, okay, it's official.
And that's around the time when we became exclusive too. We became exclusive a little bit later on dating. Well, we kind of were exclusive, just we didn't express that.
No, he goes to parties and he feeds girls strawberries. I found out that long time after we was
Slow
dating.
your roll, player. Slow your roll.
This is prior to this kiss though.
Dang.
Him and the Kappa stuff. They having a party.
Slow your roll, player.
I was like, yes, I'm glad you didn't get that kiss because you up there feeding girls strawberries.
Yeah, and then one time we were dating. We were on this date downtown, Fort Myers. I don't know if I wanted to disclose that to y'all, but yes, we were downtown, and this one girl sent me a picture of her. She was in some lingerie, and then she saw the picture.
And he was trying to act like he didn't get no picture. But I had already, I'm already.
No, I wasn't trying to act like I didn't get no picture.
Yes, he was. He was not gonna. If I didn't see it, he was gonna act like it didn't happen.
Oh yeah, definitely that, definitely that.
But I saw that thing and I was like, okay, so what's going on? The girl, his 2D, somebody he's supposed to be tutoring. I don't know what kind of tutoring lessons they giving. Sending him some.
Woo. All right,
Yes,
let's move
and
on.
we might as well go to the first live. Let's just go to that. It's not really. I don't think like a real. It's like really a lie, but this just feeds into this because Sean cannot lie to me. He cannot keep the truth from me, like the total truth, because I know. I look at him and I can tell that he's not telling the whole story. So that was one of those instances where he was, trying to explain why this girl could be sending him some lingerie in a sex message. Right? 16, yeah. She was 16. While we on a date downtown.
We run out of time, baby. We run out of time.
But yeah, so because he cannot lie to me because every time he's not, and he doesn't lie, he just omits some information. He'll tell you a little bit and think that's good enough. I'm like, something's missing from that story. So I just keep going.
Well,
And
I
I can
okay, so yes, that I will the first lie that we doing the first of our relationship. So that part, when it comes to that, I had trouble. Okay, so I was trying to swim out of the ocean. Okay, and
Yes,
that's
and
what
it
happened.
worked. And I'm like,
Okay, so what about you?
I don't lie to you.
You never
Look
lied to me.
No.
Okay, so
I might have withheld some
you know, like,
information.
especially when it comes to
Like
how-
complete details. I would like going into everything, but I generally just tell you, what you ask me.
Okay, so let's move on. All right, the first, I love you. Okay, I said it first, and it was the weirdest. It wasn't anything like big, huge, like proposal type deal. It was what we were dating for 4 months, 5 months.
Like 5 probably.
Yeah, like and we were in the Walmart parking lot.
In my car.
In her car, and I realized it just hit me, and it just came out. It just came out. It's just like, man, I was thinking, like, I love this girl. It's awesome. Now, mind you, on our first date, after our first date, my boy Oscar, I had told him, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. I'm gonna marry this girl. After the first date, I told him that very next day, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. So I already made it up in my mind, some way, somehow, some way down the road, we gonna get married. So when we were sitting in this car, I realized, okay, we really gonna get married because I love this girl. And then, so that was when I had to take it to the next level. So I told her I love her first. That means I love her more. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But then she was like, she didn't say it back.
That's because
She didn't say it back.
It was out of the blue.
That just hit. You didn't say it back. Okay, so she didn't say it back. She didn't say it back at all. Not that whole day. It took 2 weeks later or something like that. And she gonna tell me she loved me. I'm like, okay.
I had to see if I really did.
Yes, and I appreciate that. And I believe deep down, look, it don't matter. True love, it doesn't matter if that person loves you back. Jesus died on the cross for all of us, regardless if we were going to love him back or not. So, true love just loves unconditionally. And so, I was okay with that. I was shocked that she said but I was okay with that. I was okay with her not saying it back because I was happy that I said it. And that
but
I
then
actually
I don't
meant
know
it,
if he kept saying. I don't think that he just kept.
No, I ain't
saying it.
keep
He
saying
just-
it. Nah,
he-
I ain't gonna
I
be
had-
no sucker.
Look, I had to say it to him back first. That time later before he said it again to me.
Ain't
You
gonna
know.
be no sucker. Okay. All right, so that was the first I love you. Many I love you since. Our first vacation / trip. Shania, Mommy's gonna give it to you. Okay, we're gonna speed this up. She has to go to work. Our first vacation / trip. We went on a cruise. No. Back it up. We went to SeaWorld.
Oh yeah.
We went to SeaWorld first. We stayed with her dad. So that was the first time I met her dad. And he stayed in Orlando, so we went to see SeaWorld. I was on the couch, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was on the couch.
On the blow up bed or something.
Something. And her dad was pretty cool, and we had a good time in SeaWorld. A lot of walking, and yeah, a lot of water, and got to see the shows and all that good stuff.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Good warm up to our adventurous life.
Yeah. And I actually skipped that trip. I always think our first vacation was when we went on that cruise for some reason, but
Cause that was amazing.
yes.
The last one. Our first time. The first times are first. Or first times. Our special first time, you know what I mean?
Yes, our first time making love, having sex, whatever
Yes.
you want to call that.
We'll be grown about it, okay?
Yes.
Our first time was when we got married.
Yes.
And there you have it. Our first time was pretty awesome. We got married. We planned our own wedding. We did all that stuff. And when we got married, we were tired. I was tired. I was surprised at myself, y'all. Don't beat me up, fellas. I went to sleep too. We both went to sleep. We had a special hotel, nice, before we leave to Dominican Republic the next day. And we had it all set up, and we both knocked out.
Yes, I guess we figured we waited this long, we could wait a couple more hours.
So
but look, I was exhausted. I think I fell asleep, of course, before him. And
I don't even know.
But I was like, I don't know what was gonna happen, how this is gonna happen, what's gonna go down. This is our first time.
And this is her first time.
Yeah.
Like virgin. She was a virgin.
Yeah, this is my first time period. So I'm like, oh my God. I know I gotta do it, but I don't know if I'm ready for this yet. But yes, so we laid down, I think we turned on the TV and then we're out.
I was up.
Yes.
I woke up in the middle of the night. It was probably like early in the morning, like 4 or 5 in the morning. And I was like, oh man, I'm married. Oh, I was so excited. I was like, oh, let me go freshen up. I went in the bathroom, she was still asleep. I went in the bathroom, freshened up, got right. And came back, woke up.
Oh my God.
And
He woke me up. I looked at the clock. I'll never forget. It was 4:34 a.m. in the morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is about to happen. Oh, we can't put it off no longer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, now yeah. Sweet relief. We did that thing.
He did that thing. I don't know what I did.
She didn't know what she was doing,
I
but
don't know what I did.
we helped. We got through it.
That was good.
And,
it was, it's an awkwardness afterwards. Not like immediately afterwards, because after, I don't know, we went back to sleep, and then we woke up, and he had breakfast delivered to our room. And then after that, it was just like, I don't even know how to.
We were married. We were one. It was like
Yeah,
it was like that one is like, you mine.
Yeah, and I'm looking like, the thing about it is, if you had done it before and, it wasn't like a whole thing where everybody knew, but this, everybody knew.
Like, you did it. It went down, yeah.
Like, it's over. We did it after that day. So it was kind of weird just to.
For her. For
see
me,
see my mom, see everybody again, and they just like,
Bro,
my poor baby, my poor baby. Yeah, so that was a little weird, I think internally weird, just because I knew that everybody knew that it was done, But yeah, that was good.
So yeah, that's all the firsts we have for you today, and we pray for many more firsts to come.
We have had.
And we have many more firsts. If you'd like to hear more firsts or any ideas of any firsts you would like to hear about, let us know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and tell us what you think.
See you soon.